War don't start off with pow, boom, brr, pow. It starts with communication or lack thereof. They're in the war, right? The political side of the war has already started. They in the war room, back and forth. The moment that they can no longer agree on their communications, then physical war is imminent.
Hey,
Because go ahead, Ken.
Donald Trump told Zelensky, man. I watched the live yesterday. As soon as it popped up on my timeline, I'm like, this is about to be something. Donald Trump said, I'm glad that the American people get to see this. He said that. And he told Zelensky, you playing around with World War III.
Right.
He said that verbatim. So it's already at a point. We just waiting for the grease to get the pop.
Because again, that could have been a private conversation.
Yeah.
Like he said, he wanted to do this on live.
Right.
Hey, the Most High Jews let you know, man, it's here. What you gonna do? Like we was telling about that yesterday. Are you rehearsing the righteous acts now for when that day come? Hey, how you feeling, King? How you feeling, King? Like, what are you doing? Are you rehearsing the righteous acts, man? Because when that day come, you ain't no time to girt yourself up. It gotta already be in you. You gotta already have a routine. You gotta already have a foundation.
Hey, Salakia.
Go ahead, King.
You know what's crazy? If you got to look at it from both sides of perspectives.
Right.
If you look at it honestly from Zelensky's perspective, he's like, nigga, I've been in war. I'm in war right now. My country, we at a desperate situation right now. Right? We need help. This nigga about to blow us off the damn sky, off the damn map. So we already in war. Me as a president and leader for my country, I'm in war with my people. But the problem is, you in America, y'all too lackadaisical. Y'all chilling, y'all relaxing. We already in war. All the people on the east side of the world is already in war. Y'all in America, y'all chilling. So now, Zelensky was telling, listen, bro, what happened to me is about to happen to y'all too. And he's telling them, it's coming to y'all.
Donald Trump said, don't ever presume
Right,
to know what
that's what he
happened
got.
to us. He said, I empowered you to be a tough guy.
Hold on, but
That's what he said. He said, I empowered you to be a tough guy.
But even at the same time, Zelensky, you know what I'm saying, he got a point to stand on because you got to remember, everything that you said he just said, he justified. Because he could easily been like, nigga, y'all are part of the UN. Right. You niggas gave them what they needed to wage war against us. So don't talk to me about going to no war, nigga. We been getting bombed.
We in the war.
We already at war, physically.
Right.
And y'all had a hand in that.
Yeah.
And now y'all want to step back and not try to take any blame for it.
Really, he could feel like he being boxed in.
Yeah.
Because we beefing with this mark already, Putin, which you cool with.
Right.
Hey,
You understand?
Hey.
And now you threatening me with war too?
right.
Yeah,
Hey,
remember that
Salakia.
the Biden administration was actually helping Ukraine.
Yeah. So
Remember
that's
those
how
millions
both
and
sides.
millions. Remember those $30 million a day that he was helping them for 2 years straight. Remember that.
But America is
look at
part
this.
of the UN. So even though you helping
But
us,
they're not a part of the EU though.
you still
That's
going
what it
against
is.
us.
They're not a part of the
But
EU
they
though.
again, they
They-
are they
Ukraine-
do that's the war tactics.
Yeah.
I fund both sides of the war.
That's all just for the
You
sake.
fund both
go.
sides.
Here you
And
go.
then when y'all both get beat up and y'all both is at a lower stake, y'all gotta come to me. Both y'all gotta come to me for resources.
That's
Right.
called playing both ends
Both
against the middle.
Right, that's what the United States did with the Palestinian, the Gaza wars, man.
It's the same thing they do with us with Israel.
Clean them both
From
up.
Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom.
That's what he did with the Chickasaw, okay? Against Red Feather and them.
Yeah.
Red Cloud and them.
The guy
That
that
movie,
What was they tribe?
the guy
Wounded Knee.
was that the guy?
There was the Chickasaw from Mississippi, Minnesota, and then in Dakota, Blackfoot Hills them.
talking about Super?
The Sioux.
Yeah.
That's what he did with the Sioux and the Chickasaw.
You play them against each other. Then when they both is at a lower state, because they done bombed and lost a lot of souls and a lot of mighty people, now they both need you for resources.
You pick which one you think the most lucrative asset will come from, and then you get behind them and act like you trying to create the peace now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna create this peace, but in return, I'm gonna need you to give me some land.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. And you both fight each other not knowing that they're the one causing this. So it's the same thing what we talk about in regards to damn America.
But what he trying to hold on to them with the hot topic with Ukraine is the And the contract that Donald Trump trying to get them to sign is to get them rare earth minerals, man. That's what all of this is about.
But
It's either, nigga, give me the minerals, or we gonna allow Russia to stomp y'all the hell out, man.
so it's the art
Y'all
of
gonna have to
confusion.
fight through it, and we ain't gonna have no hand up in it. That's what Donald Trump is saying.
from day one.
Huh.
Once again, back to the damn Chickasaw and the Sioux. The whole reason they came into their land because they found out it was gold in the Blackfoot Hills.
Right.
And that's America. That's what I'm saying too. That's why they call it the Atlantic confusion. Because you thinking the Democrats is so nice and helping you, and the Republicans, no, they're the same. Two wings on the same bird. Like they play together, man. They have one agenda. That's why even in their, what is it? In their song, bro, to the Republic.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no Democrat listening to that for when they stay in one nation under their God. Like, it's to the Republic. They all playing parts of the game, man.
Right.
So that's why we got to come out of her, man. Right there, give me that in Revelation 18. Like, come out of her, man. She's defiled.
It's a lot.
Everything about it, go ahead,
That's
Ken.
why I brought up the point with Zelensky. People got to look at his perspective too as well, because he's telling you, he's basically telling us in America, not us. We with the Lord. He's telling you
Make a
niggas in
clarification.
America, listen, y'all all watching like it's a damn show, this and that. Y'all can watch me get killed and bomb entertainment, yeah. But it's about to come to y'all. Y'all keep trying to dodge the war and here and there and try to put your hands in, give war weapons to this person, that person, and try to step back. No, listen, it's coming to y'all.
And that's because Americans are so comfortable with every war being fought on the other people's homeland.
Exactly.
That's because they didn't hide nuclear capabilities. He's telling them that niggas coming to y'all because everybody got nuclear capabilities now.
Yeah.
So it won't be no just y'all tearing up, bombing. Those bombs gonna come to y'all ass
Right.
too now.
And that's too because of y'all greed. Y'all greed gonna lead to y'all destruction. Y'all have given this access and stuff to other countries
Right.
for taking their minerals, soils, and all these different things, and now it's gonna come back and turn on you.
Brother gonna
And
be
look
at
at it
crap,
like this, right?
bringing it out, and all you gonna hear is that loud scream.
How you feeling that, Ken? Pretty good, pretty good.
Boom! Kwame Ashala! Let's get out of here.
Right.
Go, bring that out, Ken.
I want to say too, man. Right, real quick. When you look at after they got talking, Donald Trump was talking about a gold card. Y'all heard about the gold card?
Yeah.
The gold card is like a green card plus.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? With these other nations will be able to come
Do
in
business here.
and do business here. But really, he focused on the money. They're gonna pay that little $5 million for that gold card, but it's gonna be straight infiltration. You're allowing them to pay for infiltration.
They basically can't conduct no commerce here without that card.
Yeah.
It's like a database for the rich. He's saying, like, so if you want to come from any other world, any other country or whatever, and do business in the United States, you have to fill out the paperwork, get approved, get this gold card. Who knows what the limit will actually be on it? He can just say whatever. But he's glorifying it as if that card is going to give them all access.
Man, you're gonna have Ishmael running all throughout this bad boy.
Well, but then
You think that Ishmael not finna buy that?
and we looking at that, but you also see that he's passing different things where you're going to need the so-called real ID to go state to state. It's going to be patrol borders.
And you
So you're
got
going to
to
have to have
obey
you're going to have
something
a
to see
passport or the thing that's called the real ID to even travel from state to state.
And you got until May to get it.
Yeah. So we looking even outside, but it's coming in this for us too.
That's your mark of the beast.
That's
right
your
there.
mark of the beast. You about to control around. So now imagine brothers and people in Israel that got so-called felonies. Which, okay, him, he got 34 counts and he's calling these shots, but people that got felonies, you can't get a passport. Or now would they deny you of a real ID? So now you stuck within your city. Bro, like, these things are coming. These things are happening. This is why you got to release from this people. You got to release from this damn world. Get out of here. Man, bring this out, Ken.
That's the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people,
Come out of her, my people. Keep going.
that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
Hey, you got to come out of her, man. She's defiled. She's a damn harlot.
Look at this.
Look at this, man.
I'm sitting there reading with a goddamn Irish leaf clover on that damn thing.
Like,
I bet you a gang of Jake Nees was on that thing too.
we
That
going
was
to
just
celebrate anything in this world, bro. We gonna cling on to anything Bobby. When it goes, we talked about earlier, we try to give you some truth, give you some knowledge, give you some awakening, give you something that can give you life instead of death. You don't want to hear that. You want to keep choosing damn death.
Right.
Like, you want to keep going into death, man. Stop trying to keep on to this world, bro. You got to pick a side and stake on it. It's that time is coming, man.
Right, right.
How you feeling that, King? You good? You got 1 second for me? Let me ask you one question, King. Hey, man, you ever heard you was the chosen people, man, according to the Bible? You ain't never heard that? Why not? You know, I'm going to read it to you in the Bible, bro. Because I ain't going to lie. Read it down real quick. I know you give me Deuteronomy 14:2. So I want to show you, bro, like, these people on this chart, we the chosen people according to God, man. But we ain't never heard that. We done went to church all these times. We ain't never heard it. And it's a reason for that, man. Go bring this out.
This Deuteronomy
Wait, 1
chapter-
second. Because we think we all equal. We think God said we all equal, and it's not. It's a hierarchy, man. The children of Israel are the chosen people according to the Bible. Bring this out real quick.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. And
Give
the
me
Lord
20.
hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto
So
himself.
he said we holy, which means special, and we say holy, which means separate, but it says peculiar, which means we're special. We're special people. That's why we the best at whatever we do. Athletes, singer, rapping, whatever. We the best at whatever. Everybody want to be like us, right? And what else you say?
Above all the nations that are upon the earth.
We above all the nations that are upon the earth. We not equal to them.
Right.
Now we do get chastised because he only deals with us. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, if you got kids, but like, you got kids, right? So you tell your kid not to do something. You tell your child, when I come home from work, I don't want y'all to be outside. When you come home, your kids outside, you don't whoop the whole block, but you whoop your kids, right? Because they yours. We in the state we in right now because we getting whooped, because we ain't keeping his way. Everybody else look like they live in lavish because he don't deal with them. He don't deal with them. They was born to be under us. But until we get back, we'll still be at these bottom states. So we got to get back and keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
So we can get back above in righteous state. They was here, like other nations was here to serve us, man.
Right.
Just gonna be frank with you. And everything I'm saying is according to the Bible. The same Bible that's on Granny desk. The same Bible in the church.
Right.
This the King James Bible. You said they never heard. Bring that out.
This is the book of Amos chapter 3 and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken to you, O children of Israel.
So again, he said I'm speaking only to Israel, which is the Israelites. I ain't speaking to the world. I'm only speaking to the children of Israel, which is the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. That's it. So ain't no white man, no Chinese man, none of them Africans, no Asians, none of them.
Right.
The Palestinians, no. He ain't talking to them, right? What do you say, King?
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
You what?
You only have I known.
Okay.
Of all the families of the earth.
So first, like, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Keep going.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Now I'm gonna punish you for your iniquities, because you my child. And I only know you. And I gave you simple instructions. You tell your kid to do chores, they don't do them, you punish them.
Right.
You got a son, tell him, hey man, let's take the trash out. He don't do it, you gotta give a punishment to him. That's what God doing to us. He our pops.
Right.
So he putting a little, in the words of Pat Barry, little belt the ass.
Right.
The reason we don't understand that because nobody never told us that when we was in church, that those Israelites we was reading about in the Bible, we are those people. They told us that God belonged to the whole world. He belongs to everybody. So it made it seem like we was all just one nation of people, you know what I'm saying, that God just was over the whole thing. But when you read it in the Bible, somebody damn lying, because he don't say that.
No, Ezekiel 20. Bring this out, King.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
He said again, look, you should know that I'm in the midst of Israel. Keep going.
and that I am the Lord your God, and none
Oh,
else,
everybody.
and none
Oh,
else,
the whole world.
and none else.
Okay.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
We should be ashamed that he's only our God, bro.
Right.
We shouldn't be ashamed of that. Because most times we tell our people that God did you, oh, what about this? But damn with them. He said what he said. I'm not saying it. I'm just following it. He said what he said, bro. Like, and we know these people are enemies. Look what they did to us. They rape, rob us. Look where they put us at. Look what they do to us, man. Police shooting us down. Most of the stuff coming in our community ain't from us. We're talking about the pills right now. Damn, it ain't no black chemists in our neighborhood. How the pills getting in there?
Right.
How the pills get in our neighborhood? Where you know a pharmacist at? Where you know a chemist at?
Who taught them how to whip the work?
You feel me?
Right. Who taught them that?
Right, who dropping it off?
Ain't no right.
Nigga, how the guns get in our neighborhoods like they are?
How the hell you know to mix some quinine with some dope and make a bomb or shake a bomb on the dope? Ain't no school that taught you that.
Ain't no school taught you
Who
that.
taught you how to mix heroin?
Somebody had to bring that in you. Somebody had to bring that and teach you how to get, and try to show you how to get money and get your people hooked on it. But you ain't the ones originating that. That's all about design. How the guns get in our neighborhood like they is right now? When I was growing up, the most you might get that rusty 6-shooter.
Right.
One of the biggest guns then was the AK. Now they got drums. 50 clips, 100 clips, switches. The switches now.
Go back to
When did we come up with that? Who introduced it to us?
We don't have weapon engineers in our community.
Right, inventory.
Right. We don't got that.
We don't go back beyond that. It was only 22s, 38s, occasionally a 32, and a 12 gauge was the biggest joint shit we had.
The shotgun.
That was it.
That was it.
No fully
My pop used to come out with that.
All revolvers.
All revolvers.
If you got lucky and got your hand on a 4.5 or something like that, boy, trust me,
You felt good. You was special. You felt like, so we have to start questioning these things, bro. Like, why is these things here? What's happening? How are these things in our neighborhood, bro? You see what I'm saying? It's all about design because they know who we are. They know we are who we are. They know we the chosen people of God.
what's a white neighborhood around here?
Yeah.
Well, mostly all white people. Yeah.
Shit. Oak Park.
Right?
Really?
And you can tell by the damn street when it changed.
Yeah,
Forest
Forest Park too.
I guarantee you what's going on around here ain't going on in their neighborhoods. You ever seen a group of Chinese people marching down the street saying Chinese lives matter?
28-3.
You ever turned on the news and seen the police snatching Kwang Sing Ping out of his car, stomping his ears together, and then shooting the hell out of him while he handcuffed? You ain't never seen it with no damn real African either. Some nigga named Lock.
Right.
You don't see it with none of them. And why is it only happening to our people?
Yeah. So let me give you some stuff on why we here now and how we need to get out of these things. Because we got to first know what we did while we in these conditions right now. This is what the Lord said, so bring that out.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 20 and verse number 5.
Bring it out.
And say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, in the day when I chose Israel.
So look, and he's telling you, in the day when he chose you, he chose Israel. Because Israel, it was a man named Jacob. So people thinking about Israel, they think about that place with the little damn white people and the little dumb hats. That's not what we're talking about.
Right.
Israel was a man named Jacob, and his name was changed to Israel. And when you get Israelite, it means the sons of that man. That name was Jacob, that was changed to Israel. So that's what we're talking about. So read that from the top again.
It's a lot. Think about it. Like, what's your name again? Bernard. What they call you on the block? BJ, right? So when your kids grow up, just say you ain't around no more, you know what I'm saying, Lord forbid, but just say, like, just for sake of point of view. They not gonna raise your kids up and be like them Bernard's kids. They gonna be like, man, them BJ kids, right? The hood gonna always acknowledge who they acknowledge you as under your children.
Right.
So like the brother was saying, the father's name is Jacob, but his name was changed. His hood name, his street name was Israel.
Right, to the Lord, right.
So everybody's saying Israel, children of Israel. They wouldn't say the children of Bernard. They'll say the children of Israel, and most of the niggas in the hood that you run with don't even know your government name. They only know you by your street name.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So bring this out.
This Ezekiel 25. And say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, in the day when I chose Israel, and lift up my hand unto the seed of the house of Jacob, and made myself known unto them in the land of Egypt, when I lifted up my hand unto them, saying, I am Yahweh, your God.
So again, he lifted his hand up to, he chose us. He said he's our God. But this is what we could do. This is what we did. Keep going.
In the day that I lifted up my hand unto them to bring them forth of the land of Egypt into a land that I espied for them, flowing with milk and honey.
So look, he got a land west we supposed to be in that's flowing with milk and honey. But all we gotta do is just keep his commandments, keep his ways.
And milk and honey means like riches.
Mean like
It's
riches,
glorious,
gold,
beautiful.
glory. Like that we're kings. Yeah. It mean like we don't live in no slums. We sitting our feet up.
We got a beautiful homeland.
Beautiful home. Your girl, your wife ain't walking. You got the other nations carrying her around.
Right.
Her feet don't even touch the ground.
Yeah, she get.
Cause that's how we was born to live. But keep going.
Even your kids got damn handmaids.
Yeah, your
Right.
kids got damn handmaids and maid servants.
Nannies.
And,
Nannies.
you not getting treated like a nigga. You getting
Right.
treated as a king. Man. That's that land flowing with milk and honey. We don't got that now. We just niggas out here.
You going on
What
that
they
game?
see?
Right.
Right.
To work. I don't go to work.
Man.
I own the place.
Right.
They
Just
come
like
to
that.
work.
Right.
Right.
It says, then, it says, flowing with milk and honey, which is the glory of all lands.
Mhm.
Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abomination of his eyes.
So take away every abomination of eyes. So leave this world behind. Leave the folly behind. Right? That's the abomination of eyes. Because everything in this is created wickedly. We created for righteousness. All right, keep going.
And defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt.
We shouldn't defile ourselves serving other gods. We got to cut that out of our mind too, because there's only one true God, man. And everybody and other nations know it too. We the only ones that didn't know it. Because what God, Buddha's God look like them.
Right.
The white man God look like him. We're the only people that got a God that look like somebody else. No, they've been lying to us. Because our God look like us.
And they try to rob us of our God.
They try to rob us of our
They try
God.
to paint over. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, keep going, King.
it says,
Get that
I am the
revelation.
Lord your God.
Get that in Revelation.
But they rebelled against me.
We did what?
But they rebelled against me.
He offered you, man, a land of milk and honey, and we rebelled against him. And we still doing that to this day. By not, yeah, and not keeping his commandments. Which I'm going to give you a couple of them that it seems so simple, but we choose another way. Keep going.
But they rebelled against me and would not hearken unto me. They did not every man cast away the abomination of their eyes, neither did they forsake the idols of Egypt. Then I said I would pour out my fury upon them to accomplish my anger against them in the midst of the land of Egypt.
And messed up, so he wanted to kill us, but read the next verse.
But I wrote for my name's sake.
So for his name's sake, he still got mercy on us and ain't killed us all. To this day. Keep going.
That it should not be polluted before the heathen.
Because he ain't gonna do that and make them other nations feel good about them damn self.
Right.
Because he got something special for them too. Oh, they ain't getting off what they did to us.
Right.
But we gotta come back as his children first so he can go and fight on our behalf and do what he gotta do. You see what I'm saying? But
You
even for
go to
his
war with the ops over one of your mans and them, and then get your mans back to the block and then you kill them.
right.
What was the point?
What was the point?
You should have just let the ops do it then.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that
Lord,
goes,
like, why
but that
would I
goes
not
too
do
when
it?
we talk about other nations. We know they are ops. We didn't have it became cool for us to love the ops. We're just blind and thinking the ops look like us. Because people are playing the little pawn and pulling the strings. And we all just lost. So the zeal our young brothers and our people have of being able to kill, go to war, do all that, we want you to keep it. You just pointing them guns to the wrong people.
Right.
You just putting all that anger toward the wrong people. You pointing to the one that look like you. And we all fighting the same battle.
Right.
We have to realize who the real enemy is, man. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where the problem comes in there. But let me show you this too. Give me that, and then I'm gonna give the brother some commandments. Revelations. Because I want to show you how God look like us.
Verse what?
13, 1 and 13.
This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 13.
Like, our God look like us, and it's out the Bible. And why we ain't never hit this is a problem. You gotta show this all of you. 1 and 5.
I got it.
This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man,
Uh-huh.
clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So, the golden girdle. Oh, we don't have a picture up here. Brother don't got no garment. Well, okay, so we used to wear them long garments too. Even too with our, where they got the so-called wrestling belt from. That's that gold, because that's a war thing. Because back then they trying to stab you. They can't stab you. You don't want to get stabbed in them arteries.
And then a picture of it right here.
Go picture right here of what we describing right now.
Long garment, golden girdle is like a wrestling belt, so they couldn't stab you in your stomach.
And Jake still represents that same type of flag today. That's why they got the big Ferragamo belts, man.
Yeah.
Big old Gucci belt up on there.
Right.
Keep going. Bring that. Keep going.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Uh-huh.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said his head and his hairs were white like wool. So you got white hair. White is the color of it. Wool is the texture. Who the only people that got woolly kind of hair that just curls up with what they call naps? But it ain't naps, bro. Right. Your hair is coils. It's created that way for a reason. Because we was born in a hot climate. So for your brain though to get fried, it has to go through them coils and not fry your brain. So his head and hairs were white. It's a white color, and it's like wool, which is like that woolly texture. If you touch your hair, King, that's woolly texture, right?
That's the kinetic energy. It allows you to absorb the rays of the sun and create vitamin D in your body.
Yep.
Think about raising baby chickens, right? You put them under them incubator lights, you know what I'm saying, and they grow. Think about growing weed.
Yep.
You have to put it under those lights.
Them LED lights, yep.
Those lamps gives it the nutrients and the protein that it needs to help it grow.
You mean UV energy.
UV, right, kinetic energy, same thing. But it only works with us.
Yeah.
The white man, when he come out under that sun,
It fries him.
cooks his ass. His skin started to peel. He turned red like a damn snake. He shed his skin. And it also gives him cancer.
Yep. So he can't be a chosen people if the sun kills him. Keep going on this.
As white as snow,
Uh-huh.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Flame of fire, when we get mad, bro, somebody piss you off, them eyes turn red. Right? And what else, King?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So his feet, so your feet is the same color as your whole body, right? And brass is the color of a penny. They say his feet are like the fine brass, because that's all you can really see if he got the long garment on. John is describing his feet. So it's like unto fine brass, which is the color of a penny, right?
Look at the back of his phone.
Yeah, like the back of this brother's phone right here.
Yeah.
That's the color of fine brass. But they even double down on it. So people might be thinking, oh, brass, it could be a little light, it could be a little beige. No, this is what even the Bible said. Go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
When have you ever burnt something that came out light? It just don't happen. As if so they're describing how dark of a brown he had, that he was as a man. As if his feet like a fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace. That's how Christ, who the world called Jesus Christ, his real name is Yahushua. That's how he looks according to the scriptures. So that's why they mad, because the God they've been reading look like you.
Right. Right.
Just like
And they want so bad for him to look like anything.
So that's why they gave us the opposite
inverted
picture. It said his hair was white like wool. They gave you the stringy hair white man. It said his eyes is a flame of fire. They gave you the blue-eyed devil. His feet like a fine brass. They gave you Snow White. Picture. Like, come on. They gave you total opposite. So if you don't see God looking like you, you'll always stay in subjection to them.
Right.
But now, that's like, go ahead again.
One of the ways that they tricked us with it to make us not worship him and serve him is that when you look at what they do to our people, they get away with it, right? So that'll instantly make you be like, how can God be the God of all of us if he let this nigga kill our people and don't do nothing about it? I don't want to serve no God like that. You see what I'm saying? That can't be my God. It's gotta be their God. But then when you read in the Bible, the Lord tell you, no, it's the total opposite. I am your God. And the only reason why they getting away with what they doing to you is because I told you to keep the commandments. And because you won't keep the commandments, I'm gonna let them punish your ass for it.
Yeah.
Boy, I got a big belt, man.
What happens to our people when we find ourselves really jacked up? you in jail fighting 60 years. Oh Lord, please God, if you get me out of this, you find yourself jammed up. The first thing you do is start praying to God, right? And that's the whole plan. That's why He allowed them to do it, so that their actions can run you back to Him.
Exactly. Because that's the only time we try to come to God when we get in something. You ever been in the jam, you're like, damn, God, help me out this, but I won't do it again. We've all said it. Because we only go to Him when we under our affliction. He said that even in Hosea, like we done got in a situation, damn, God, please help me get out of this. Or it could be, man, help me get this money for this rent. Or help me, we want to say, get out this jam. So that's why He's putting us through stuff, because we got to come back to our only source.